All right, we have our final round for us tonight. It is round number 5. It is Emporio versus Kine'mon. One of these two will be our winner for tonight as well. No new gates in the finals, which is pretty interesting. And curious to see how it goes.
I mean, technically that happened first week. How's Zoro? Pretty sure, right?
Second week. First week was Zoro. Second week was Emporio. Third week was Newgate. We could have a 4 for 4 unique leaders if Kine'mon takes this one.
That'd be cool. I don't think we've seen well, yeah, we did. I was gonna say we haven't seen a full Kine'mon match, but I think we did, yeah. But yeah, I think we might see that. Both of these leaders are interesting in their own way. Emporio being the actual interesting one, and Kine'mon just being just another green deck.
It sure is. It sure is. And but that's fine. Green was, I would say, the best color in the game last set.
Yeah.
If not, like Eustace Kid was the best leader.
Sure.
And I could be wrong on this. I'm going to keep preaching it. I think Eustace Kid is definitely better than Kine'mon right now. Kine'mon's really good when you don't know what's going on. But now that people kind of know what's going on, and nothing in Kine'mon is leader locked to Kine'mon either. So
yeah, you can play all the same stuff, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I think people in the card game community only listen to results. So if Kid isn't showing up, then people are gonna think it's bad, or at least not as good.
People listen to not me. That is what I've learned a lot. I'll be like, hey, it hasn't been topping. Like, no, you're wrong. Hey, it has been topping. No, you're wrong. Like, okay. I don't know what to do anymore.
Just make the content. Yeah.
And oh man, what was that comment we saw the other day? It's like, it's clear to me that you don't do tournaments. Like, you should keep your opinions out of reporting the facts. Like,
I try to remember, but that does sound ridiculous.
Just like, okay, then don't watch the video. Like, you can see all the facts without me inputting. Like, it's clearly on my website.
Like, I feel like just like clicking any YouTube video, you should just assume that they're not all going to be facts. So just like some people just like flat out say like, hey, this is just opinions. Like,
and then if you only put facts, people are like, man, I wish this guy was a little bit more interesting. He's really boring. Like,
yeah, that's why at the end of the day, I just make whatever I want.
Yeah, that's true. I will say, like, I did do. There was a huge set 3 tournament in Singapore 2 weekends ago. I just covered, and Kid topped and Kine'mon did not, but also Odin topped. So I don't know what's going on over there. It's crazy.
What the hell?
With only set 1 cards, it was bonkers.
Yeah. Ooh.
All right, we'll plan the body for 1.
I may have turned something off.
All right, getting the killer there. Yeah, if your opponent's not here by the 47 minute, you are good to take that W.
Yeah, 5 after. The round time, that is. Ow, it hurt. So bright. God damn. Sorry.
That's your decision.
My fault. Bonnie out here is pretty good, but now you're gonna get swung into by the buggy. Swinging 5 to 5, which means he's probably gonna play a Dofi, if I had to take a guess.
Sure.
So he's not using any of the Dawn to swing with it.
Yeah, I will say, like, I think Straw Hat.
Oh, boa.
Okay, Straw Hat Luffy just does or Straw Hat Whitebeard. I think it does lose to I think it does lose to 8-drop Kid. No, to having an 8-drop Kid out there, because then you have to try to swing into, like, it just stalls the game a couple turns, which Newgate really can't afford a couple turns of the game going a little longer sometimes.
Yeah, I can see that. I can definitely see that. I would have to see that matchup. I actually haven't seen that matchup in tournament.
Yeah, because like, what does Straw Hat Newgate do? Like, they can just put like 2 Dawn on their leader on their Newgate and attack into it and pop the blocker, but then that means you get a 12k swing out of the way for free, which you'd probably want to block anyways, and like then they have to kind of work their way up. It also means that they do that, they can't play another Newgate the same turn.
Right.
Otama Jet Pistol is real, but no one's playing that. Like, it's a little bit in Law and a little bit in Zoro, but like, it's not in Whitebeard. They don't play
Which is actually kind of funny because like Magellan into Whitebeard says like you don't play jet pistol, so I don't have to really worry about that when I play my queens.
Yeah.
So it's actually super interesting.
Yeah. Pop lock, sure, but then they just wasted their entire turn to do that, and then you know that they're not playing another 9-drop, which then you can do 2 kid swings at whatever it is, 7 plus 5, two 12k swings the next turn, and they have to take a life anyways. Red does get one, but it's only used, but Whitebeard doesn't use it. You don't use Whitebeard for that effect. Then you have a blocker to get out of it. Like
which event?
It's a new one. It's the 1/4 for Ace.
It's a promo or the set 3?
The set 3 one, yeah. Okay. I'm okay with being wrong about 8-drop kid being good again in this format. I'm just saying, I mean, on a without testing it all, a person
just has to put the time into it.
I think it could still do work, and I think people have abandoned it.
I mean, I'm down to play it at locals a couple times if I ever get the chance to.
I mean, Odin, like Kine'mon wins when it drops Odin on curve, and what if you flip it, where you just always have Odin on curve because you have dual attack on your leader, and then you have to just find the 8-drop, which is like slightly more virtual.
True. And you said Odin's not leader lock for the pop effect, right?
Yeah.
The KO effect?
Maybe I just play it at my locals tomorrow. I was going to play Law, but maybe I just play. Maybe I show people that kid is still viable myself.
Does that apply at locals, or
my locals get to like 60 people, so it's kind of like a mini regionals most of the time.
Okay, that's fair.
And most of the people, like half the people up there, like already at my locals, there's like 3 or 4 people who have their national invites. It's crazy out here. Like this is not a brag. This is me like worried about going to locals to have fun.
You don't ever go to locals to have fun.
No, not here. Go crazy. that is a bad thing to do.
That's how it was for a lot of formats for DBS here at this locals, because everyone was just super sweaty. I mean, people still are super sweaty, but we have people like me who don't really care and just want to play whatever.
No, I have like Jared Lopez and like half of like I've got a lot of good people here in Arizona for Dragon Ball as well. And they, based on like store champs, like that's why I went to Kansas to get my invite, because I knew I couldn't get a store champs here. It was easier to just go to Kansas and play in that one than try to get one at a locals in Arizona.
Unfortunate.
It sure was.
I think we're going to see a pass here. 3 in hand. 7 costs coming down to bring out the... Is that the old lady?
No. That's the... I'll bring it up. It's the blocker that gets more powerful if you got 1 or less cards in hand.
Yeah, almost. I don't know. I thought that was the old lady.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my money where my mouth's at. I'm gonna try kid at my locals Friday, and we'll see how it goes.
That is the old lady. Oh wait, no, it's not. Inazuma.
Yeah,
just looks like an old lady. But yeah, definitely try it out.
Yeah, you go Saturday morning, you see on my channel, undefeated Eustace Kid, and you're like, oh, I don't care about set 1 format. Paramount War. Like, ooh, all right.
Yeah, that must be the kicker.
Yeah, sure.
Got the Odin out. Did swing with the X Drake, which means he's probably going to be taking these other 3 big attacks. Well, he's probably not going to swing the blocker, but definitely the other 2, and which isn't too bad because you probably don't care about these like 2 cards that are going to be into his hand. I will say that like a good Mihawk would be here, just so you can punish him not swinging with the X Drake.
Yeah.
What else? Maybe 5/5. Yeah, 5/5. Let's see what's in your hand, or if you want to take one. And then I don't think you swing with these other guys, to be honest.
Well, he does not agree, so take that, Brian.
I mean, I guess it's just an easy life, but I'm just saying it because like I'd rather you swing with these other 2 guys and me.
They're definitely gonna drop a Mihawk. I can just
yeah.
They're gonna play a Mihawk instead.
It feels like a Mihawk. Yeah, it feels like a Mihawk here.
Yeah, just asking how much Dawn's in hand, and then yeah, definitely, but definitely posturing for that. Yeah, so getting rid of the X Drake, bomb decking it, and now you still have like 2 potentially good swingers next turn. Since the Inazuma it does get kind of beefy. You can get to 7K pretty easily, so we'll have to see what it's like. Oh, Brian's gone. Good. He lasted like a good amount of time for this one, almost, and I think he lasted the entirety of round 4 before his internet went out. Okay, that gets the rest on the blocker. That's actually pretty big. The fact that Yamato can, I think it's what, a 6 cost or less? That Yamato's so good.
Hello.
Hi, Brian.
Yeah, I was talking, and then eventually you just stopped talking to me, and I was just like,
oh.
I'm just a ghost now.
Yeah.
And then now I have to go back because I didn't copy the password, so now I gotta go back and get that stupid password back.
I mean, it's true because like that password is essentially why
right
you are having a bad time.
Right. ACOS kid is cancer. I mean, not right now. A lot of people complain about it in set 1, and no one's playing in set 2. So
I think everyone just thinks that Kine'mon's better because it's the new deck.
Yeah. It's the new, like, it's the new. That's all it is. But you can play ACOS kid and Kine'mon.
You
but
can,
it's just
but like it's because you play Odin instead because you need the dual attack and just like put the dual attack on your leader. You're fine.
Yeah, I mean that's why you go back to Kid.
Yeah.
But I'm saying that because like you can play Odin for 7 and then Kid for 8 the next turn, and then just be fine. Now you have a dual attacker and something that protects you. But
yeah,
and you're not gonna get Atomic Jet Pistol because no one's playing it in red right now.
Sure.
I don't know.
Yeah, no one's like the great. I mean, black has some pretty good removal because they can use like Kuzan to help you get there at times, but that's like a turn after you dropped your Eustace anyway. So
yeah.
I don't know, man. I'll try this. I'll give a status update for.
Try it out. Figure it out.
Also, I don't think anyone's playing Zora. Are you playing, Gabe? Are you playing Zora today? I don't think anyone's playing it today.
I don't think anybody is.
I think everyone just migrated to Nuke Beard.
Yeah, everybody definitely did that. Because I went through every single. Remember when I was doing the repair?
Oh yeah. That's true.
I didn't see one Zora,
which is very interesting. But I agree. Like this, Newgate's just better if you're trying to be aggressive.
Yeah, I definitely want to see the leader representation for the next regional.
Wow,
so it'll be interesting. I think that's yeah, very possible that I will. But I'm saying like it's gonna be what we have a couple weeks or next week, right?
Yeah, we can go public about it, right?
I don't know. We'll see.
We are.
I mean, at this point,
yes. Yeah, we are definitely going to be there, but we won't be playing. So if you guys can put 2 to 2 together,
correct.
You might figure out what 4 means.
Wow. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
All right, so it looked like they played the Alvita just to get down to 1 card in hand to help guarantee that like this Inazuma does a little bit more damage. Looks like an 8K swing with leader.
Where's that going?
Yeah.
He's a miss it.
And then 9K in the leader with the Mihawk as well.
Yeah, I like him going phase because like you have 5 life, man. Going down to 0 is gonna be tough. Even if he has this Odin, I'll gladly take the 2 or gladly make you waste it into these
yeah. All right, so that will help get
these
rid
guys.
of that.
Yeah, it's a bit of a bummer, but it's not really. I mean, she doesn't really do anything for you.
Okay.
This is where it's more important.
I do appreciate the sequencing there to make sure that your Dofi doesn't get rested by that Gibson. And we were talking about CEO earlier today. We haven't decided yet. Obviously, it just got announced, right? But
yeah, it's in Daytona Beach though, and
we're West
flights
Coast.
from here. Yeah, it's like over $300 at minimum.
Yeah.
Oh, where'd it go? Oh, he said, I got another one. All right.
Good. If you see any 11 Dawn plays though, make sure let us know.
That's the cool thing about Dawn because you already know there's always a maximum of 10. So like, even if that does happen, it's fine.
Yeah, but since we're both West Coast boys, it's a little expensive for us to be out there. But I would personally love to be involved with it, even if it's from like a broadcasting or commentating position. So we'll figure it out. But even if it's just to go, like Street Fighter 6 is coming out, and I'm excited about that game, and just to be like, I went to CEO nearly a decade ago, which
Yeah.
brings back the age question we had earlier. But
Okay.
it was a lot of fun. It was a really cool tournament. So just to be there again would be almost worth it.
True. I mean, it's the same thing as like Evo.
Yeah.
And Evo's gonna be this year, and I always miss Evo, even though it's like literally 15
Yeah,
minutes.
you were right down the street.
So,
You are,
yeah, but I will commit to go to Evo this year. I will commit. I will make the time.
When is Evo?
It should be July. I could be wrong.
All right, I have a wedding in July, not mine, but that's like the one thing I have to do besides whatever card game events going on. It's in August. No, if it's not Gen Con weekend,
that's what I was saying. I was gonna say, I was like, no chance it's Gen Con weekend. It's the 4th through the 6th.
Never mind. We're
Jesus
gone.
Christ, that's stupid.
Nope.
Oh, that's so stupid. That's so like dumb. I guess I'm missing Evo again. Holy.
Yeah, I will say, I think you have to. It looks like for CEO though, for the One Piece, you have to pay a double entry fee.
You kind of do.
You have to pay to get into the event itself, it's like into the hall, and then you have to pay again to get into the tournament, which kind of stinks.
Correct, because they have to pay the CEO people, and then you have to pay the TO/Bandai. So
yeah. But TO is definitely not Bandai. It's
Oh, I'm sorry. Whoever is hosting it's Versus, I think. I could have sworn it was at the end of July for Evo. Maybe I'm like thinking of something else.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, Florida has I would say, Florida is probably the second highest scene for card games. I think California is probably still a little bit bigger. And I would say, if you say 6 hours drive from Los Angeles has probably, like the 6 hour drivable circle from Los Angeles probably has the biggest concentration of card game players. But I think like 6 hour loop from I'd say Orlando probably has the second biggest. Maybe Dallas, or like Dallas area is the third, but
yeah. I mean, we all know that Florida's like the mecca for card games.
Yeah.
Like it's definitely the mecca. I mean, Arizona's getting there. I've been watching like for all card games. I've been not only for Bandai but like all card games. I've been noticing.
No, there are too many like world champions that I know that just live here. Like,
yeah,
just casually. Like, oh yeah, cool. You want to be on my stream? Nah. Okay.
Tough. Tough. Oh, blocker, nice.
Yeah,
this is good.
That is good.
Also, we've seen him pump Gibson before, so having 2 up is good. Especially trying to get a hold of this aggression here.
Yeah, but you got it's 5 life to 1 right now. It's tough as well.
It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
All right. Do you play a 9-drop Mihawk just to get rid of the 1-drop blocker?
I mean, not a bad idea.
You do.
Not a bad idea. I think you could just swing Mihawk into like 10k Mihawk into Odin, force the block, and then Mihawk.
You can also force the attack on Yamato, because if Yamato gets KO'd, the 1-drop doesn't have blocker anymore.
It's true. Which means you may as well block.
Yeah. 25 to 30 vocals at Jacksonville. That's pretty good. It's still a blocker? I thought it was only if he had Yamato, right?
It's only Odin. It's as long as you have Odin.
Okay.
A-cost Odin, still Odin? Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's Odin.
Oh, that's right, because it's Odin, not Kine'mon. Yeah, I'm silly. You're right.
Yeah, it's Odin. Still gonna block. Which is fine.
That is correct.
We have what's her name? Alvida, right?
Yeah, Alvida. There's a second.
Oh.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, my bad. But the double Odin. All right. Well, having enough Dawn for your play exactly feels pretty good.
Yeah.
Playing against green, where they love to tap down stuff, is pretty bad.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think this Mihawk on curve won you the game, though. Put so much pressure.
I mean, 1 Mihawk on curve, double Mihawk as well.
Careful there. Careful with your syllables.
What happened?
You almost merged Hawk with curve.
Mike.
Yeah, there it is.
Got it.
You got it.
Don't see an issue with that, but yeah.
No. You're fine.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It was actually the opposite. You almost messed curve with Hawk.
Curvy Hawk.
Yeah, there it is.
Okay. Curvy Hawk.
Yeah,
I don't see this.
He did stack his deck. Legally stacked his deck, but did stack his deck. That is correct.
Yeah. True. True.
Man, I see some Ivankov players without playing the 3-drop Dofi blocker, and I'm like, why? Blue is definitely at 5 life, 100%. Yeah.
I mean, yeah. As long as the dice is right.
Yeah, I have that internet here, and
y'all got Cox internet.
Las Vegas. Brian 10,000% has Cox internet right now. Like you,
it's crazy.
Yeah, you should. If you're wondering why he keeps turning off all the lights in his apartment for a little bit and then coming back,
ridiculous.
It's definitely his power bill, not his other bill.
You have Gigablast, must be nice. Not to have fiber.
Oh yeah, okay. Naomi was telling me earlier that they, instead of us having to owe a bill on the 15th every month, they shift it by whenever we paid it last. So which
means there's double payments.
100%, yeah.
Yeah. So crazy. Is that Cody from Yu-Gi-Oh? Yeah, apparently.
Yeah. Okay, I thought it was a top cut, Matt, because Naomi has like the participation 250 one, so
nice.
I was wondering if that was that.
Yeah. We was looking at his accolades earlier, so my man's crazy.
Yeah,
crazy with it.
Yomi gets punished for paying early. Because whenever Yomi's payment strategy is just like immediately pay all my bills just to get them out of the way, and then go for after that. And they're like, okay.
My girl's like that too, but like she writes down all her bills. I'm like,
I see.
I just let them take the money, man. Like I'll look at the bank statement in my
I
Rocket
can
Money.
Trust them to handle my money.
Yeah, that's fine. He's at 0 life, which is tough. 3 cards in hand, no dawn open, only the law blocker.
So they're
going to 6 here. Yeah, that's tough. There he goes. Yeah, Dakota played it really well. Like he like both games that we were watching. He played it super well. Like he saw most of the stuff on curve, but I think it's just like his decision making and sequencing, like you were talking about before, was just like really good.
Yeah, and that's what you have to do with this deck. Like Emporio definitely rewards a player who's really good at sequencing and planning out not only their current turn but their future turns.
Yeah,
because it's the same thing with Dofi. Dofi has even at like 10 dawn, like you have to know exactly what you're doing on the next turn, and so it's crazy.
Yeah. It was really good. I think the matchups were kind of a little interesting, a little weird this week.